What's up, you guys? Come on in, come on in. Today we're going to be talking about some new fragrances. Okay, we're a new perfume house. I think maybe I mentioned this fragrance brand in a previous video, a previous like haul video. I can't remember, but I feel like I did. Today we're going to talk about a brand called Bohoboco. I hope that I'm pronouncing that name right. Bohoboco perfume. Okay, they were so kind and reached out to me maybe like last month or something like that and sent me one of their Discovery kits, which I feel like I talked about in a haul video. I feel like I did. Can y'all see that? That had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fragrances in them. I'm gonna briefly go over each one of those samples, but I'm not gonna like go into detail about each like the breakdown, the notes and all that, because this video would be way too long, and I know y'all lose interest after a while, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I will just tell you the fragrances that I have tried out of the Discovery kit, okay, and I'll give you my overall impression of the brand at the end of the video. They did also send me 3 fragrances from their line. The first one is Wet Cherry Liqour. I love this one. I guess cherry is the thing now. Cherry is the note because everyone is coming out with their own cherry fragrances, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love a good cherry note, especially when it's done right and it doesn't smell like synthetic. The other fragrance that they sent me is Salt Carmel. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw that I did. Even on TikTok, you would have saw I did a video, an unboxing with this particular fragrance. And the last one that they sent me is Wild Carrot Oud. We're gonna get into this one because this one was really deceiving to me. I don't know, in my mind I thought I was gonna get carrot, but we're gonna get into it. Before we get into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Amanda Marie. Over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. Okay, if you are someone that's into fragrance, you love smelling good, you want some new fragrance ideas, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload, okay? By the way, it looks like I don't have on a shirt. I do have on a shirt. I just want to let y'all know, like, I'm not out here in these streets naked. Like, I got something on, okay? I got clothes on. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So the Discovery kit. Oh, I want to show you guys how the packaging comes. The packaging is simply amazing, simply gorgeous. Like, I look forward to nice packaging. It's something about a beautiful presentation that gets me right from the beginning. I love presentation. It's everything, okay? So this is the box that the Wild Cherry Liqour came in, and then of course you open it up, and then the fragrance actually sat in the bottle like so, like that, okay? And at the top you do get a description of the fragrance, and also here at the bottom come in a 50 ml, and each fragrance is $179, okay? So this is a niche brand. From my understanding, they are fairly new. I don't think they've been around that long. I want to say they've probably been around maybe a year, maybe 2 years now. So again, they are fairly new niche perfume brand, and they are described as niche and unisex fragrances. And I would agree. You guys know that fragrance have no gender, right? Fragrance has no gender, okay? Which means that when it comes to fragrances, like, barriers have been broken. I feel like anybody can wear anything. Now, certain fragrances may lean a little bit more feminine. Other fragrances may lean a little bit more masculine. And then that's when you make the decision on what's best for you. Let's get into the Discovery kit. Sent me geranium balsamic. They sent me vanilla black pepper, which I think is their top seller. Okay, they sent me sea salt caramel, sandalwood neroli, yellow rose incense, eucalyptus patchouli, coffee white flowers, olibanum gardenia, red wine brown sugar, dark vinyl, and musk. Now, out of the Discovery set, I have tried vanilla black pepper. I've tried sea salt caramel, which is my favorite. The other one I tried was coffee white flower, and I think I did talk about that one in the video. Coffee white flower does give me a real coffee aroma, like a scent. And then the white flowers kick in. Like, I feel like I get a little bit of jasmine. I may get a little bit of something else, but you get the white flowers in the fragrance. Let me see if it has the notes on the back. Nope. But I think the Discovery set, honestly, is going to be the way to go when you want to experience this fragrance brand, because their fragrances are very unique. And I love a good unique scent, honey. Like, I love to smell different from, you know, everybody else. And I can appreciate that. But if you are someone that is not very adventurous, like you don't really like trying new things, maybe give you a little bit of anxiety, especially when it comes to fragrances. If you're not like the type of person that's into blind buying, I would not recommend you blind buy. I would recommend you get this Discovery set. I probably would go with the $79 version, because you guys are gonna want to smell wet cherry liquor. Hands down, baby, you're gonna want to smell this fragrance, especially if you like a note of cherry. Let's go ahead and get into what I have here, okay? We'll go ahead and talk about sea salt caramel. Before we do, let's just one time for the bottle, okay? Let me wipe my little dusty fingerprints off of here. I don't know how well you guys can see this bottle, but the top is velvet. This is a velvety top. The bottles are very classy and minimalistic, and that velvet top just adds a touch of class and uniqueness to the way the bottles look. At the top you have sea salt, lemon, pink pepper. In the middle you have bay leaf, seagrass, and jasmine. And in the base you have salt, caramel, brown sugar, and cedar. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spray her. Now, the reason why I picked this one is because right in the opening, y'all, there is something so pretty about this fragrance. It does give me beachy vibes, maybe that aquatic vibe. I do get that. It does give me, you know, that I'm at the ocean, I'm in the beach. More so the beach. I'm getting more so the beach. I'm getting white sand. I'm getting waves crashing up on the beach. Blue, crystal clear blue water where you can like see your feet, you know, through the water. I'm getting sun. I'm getting, you know, just a very beachy vibe from this fragrance. That added caramel and brown sugar to this fragrance. You guys know I love a good gourmand, honey. I love sweet fragrances. This fragrance is not over the top sweet, but you do smell the brown sugar and the caramel. It reminds me of saltwater taffy. That's what it is. Salt. Either if you don't get beach when you smell this, you're definitely gonna get saltwater taffy. That's what I get. Just, it smells so delicious. I think from the cedar you get a little woods. It's not, the cedar is not prominent in this fragrance at all. So if you're not a big fan of cedar, don't worry. You won't smell it, okay? I do pick up a little hint of the pink pepper, which I think is kind of like what I'm like feeling in my throat now. Now seagrass, let's talk about that, because I don't want that to throw you guys off and think, oh, it's gonna smell like the bottom of an ocean, you know, or a stinky whale. No, honey, I don't pick that up at all. And I have a very keen nose. Y'all see how big my nose is? Y'all see how big this schnauzer is, baby? I can pick up all kinds of scents, and I'm never gonna steer y'all wrong. If it smells like the bottom of the ocean, I'm gonna tell y'all it smells like the bottom of the ocean. Love the combination. The combination is amazing. Like, this is like a great summertime scent, you know? or even in the wintertime, because if you're looking to grab something, you know, that's not heavy, want something with a little hint of wood, you know, but it's lighter, airier, fresher. I think you would really like this fragrance. Let's go ahead and get into Wet Cherry Liquor, because honey, baby. Man, this is nice. Wet Cherry Liquor is their new release. This was released this year. The top you have cherry, you have liquor, and then in the middle you have cherry, strawberry, caramel, Turkish rose, and the base you have tonka, vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. You guys, when I tell you, man, this thing had me at hello. Now at initial spray, it does, you know, it's very reminiscent of Lost Cherry. I'm not even gonna lie, it is very reminiscent of Lost Cherry. This one has that same cherry in Love Fest, that edible cherry, you know, the cherries that you can eat out of a jar cherry, the cherries that you would, you know, garnish with a drink, the cherries that you basically cook with and put in food. That is what this cherry is smelling like, okay? Very, very edible. Oh my God, I feel like I could just pop the top off this and just drink it, child. It's giving gourmand, okay? And that's exactly what it's described as, a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance, unisex fragrance. I do feel like this would smell great on a man, and here's why I say that, because of that liquor note. I don't know if that, I'm gonna say that liquor note is probably like a rum or a cognac, okay? Now that's when it kind of reminds me of Lost Cherry, because Lost Cherry, I believe it does have a liquor note, and that this one is reminiscent. They don't smell the same, but you know, they are very reminiscent of each other. What sets this apart from Love Fest and Lost Cherry is the caramel, okay, the strawberry, and the rose. I also get a beautiful sandalwood in this fragrance, and I smell a little bit of that tonka. The tonka is coming off a little tiny bit smoky, or like a little spice, you know what I mean, in the fragrance, but it complements this fragrance very, very well, y'all. This, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm gonna spray a little bit on my skin because I just want to get the full experience of this fragrance. The sprayer is amazing as well. You guys, this is beautiful. Now, if you're not a fan of vetiver, I just want to put you at ease, because in my opinion, vetiver can come off a little earthy. Not so much in this fragrance, to be honest with you. Oh my God. Y'all, I know I just did a whole review on Love Fest and how much I love that fragrance. But Wet Cherry Liquor is giving Love Fest a run for its damn money. For real. Ooh. Child. Ooh. I can't help it, y'all. It smells so damn good. I can't help it. That is just what, that's how I'm reacting every time I smell this fragrance. Oh, it's creamy, and I think that's from the sandalwood. Y'all know sandalwood can come off a little creamy sometimes too. I don't get woods when I smell anything with sandalwood. I get a creamy note, okay? This is amazing. This is well worth the coin. If you don't do anything, get the Dicovery set that has the Wet Cherry Liquor in it and see for yourself. I guarantee you will be buying a full-size bottle of this fragrance. But I had to get it on my skin because y'all know how I feel about that. Spraying it on the paper is just, it's not enough. You need to get it on your skin. On my skin, I want to lick my arm. Okay? It smells so good. Oh, I just want to take a chunk out of my own skin. It just smells. smells so good, y'all. Got to be more careful. This is good. One of the best releases of 2022. Period. Let me move on to Wild Carrot Oud. Baby, when I tell you the oud in this fragrance, it blew me away. It literally almost knocked me out my chair. The top, you have carrot, cinnamon, bergamot. Middle, in the mid, okay, you have nothing but woods. You have dry wood, agar wood or oud, you have cedar, and you have tobacco. That's in the middle. In the base, you have earthy notes, you have styrax, and you have leather. Let me tell you something. The leather and the oud, them two combinations together should just, if you know about notes and stuff in fragrance, just me mentioning those two to you ought to tell you how this fragrance is coming. Like, I don't want to spray this on my skin. I sprayed it on my skin when I first got it, and I was blown away. Now, I don't want y'all to think I don't like it. Oud has grown on me over the years. And I think oud is, when you get into oud, I would say, and you actually like oud, it's like a graduation almost. It's taken me a while to really appreciate oud, okay? And I have to be in a certain mood to wear an oud fragrance, especially one like this. I do get a little hint of carrot in this fragrance, but to be honest with you, this fragrance, in my opinion, is all about the oud. A lot of people don't like the note of leather. Leather is another note that I had to really get used to wearing. I don't, even now to this day, I don't have a lot of fragrances in my collection that carry a note of leather, because on my skin, leather can go either way, left or right. On my skin, oud can go left or right. Sometimes oud has a tendency to come off smelling very earthy, very animalistic, animalic. Let me say animalic. It has a very animalic smell to it, okay? Oud is not for everybody. I pick up the smoke in this. At the end of the day, this fragrance is going to be, I feel like it leans extremely masculine, okay? A woman could definitely wear this, especially if you're a woman that loves a good oud fragrance. And I like ouds. I'm almost to the point where I'm loving ouds, depending on how it's blended. This one I would reserve strictly for winter, not even fall. It's not cold enough. Winter, okay? And I mean, this damn near ice on the ground, okay? That cold. Don't go in with the sprays. Don't you do it. Baby, you will choke everybody. You won't choke yourself. You hear me? Don't y'all go in with the sprays on it with Wild Carrot Oud, honey. To sum it up, this is a very earthy, oudy, smoky fragrance to me. It does have a little bit of softness. This is a smooth oud, okay? It's very smooth. It's not like a cheap oud. So it does have a very smooth feel to the oud, but at the end of the day, it is very oudy. And it will take a very seasoned nose, okay, to enjoy this fragrance. I'm semi-seasoned when it comes to oud, okay? So I can see myself taking baby steps with this, okay? Maybe about 2 sprays just to get my feet wet a little bit. Extremely cold outside, okay? I think this is a really great oud. I really do. It doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell synthetic. I think it is a really good oud. But be cautious, okay? Be very, very cautious, because that carrot is wild AF, okay? The carrot is wild. Overall, I think for the price point, $179, okay, the packaging, which is extremely gorgeous. When you get your package, they wrap it, they gift wrap it, and the paper that they use is actually scented with vanilla vanilla black pepper. Yeah, it's scented with vanilla black pepper. It's gorgeous. If you guys haven't seen it, go to my Instagram and you'll see the video that I did by the time this video come up last week, okay? For them to be a fairly new fragrance house, I think that they knock it out the park. Creativity wise, the bottles are gorgeous, very minimalistic. The velvet gives it an expensive feel. The fragrances are unique and beautiful, and I think that with this brand, all of us can find something within the brand that we like, okay? Highly recommend this brand. This is a beautiful brand, beautiful brand. For them to be new, that's really shocking for me, because they got their stuff together right out the box. Like, whoever is on the creative team with this brand, like, I could tell they spent a lot of time on detail, and I'm very big on detail. These are the type of fragrances that I want to have in my collection now, because they speak to me. These are the fragrances that I relate to now, because I've been reviewing fragrances for so long, and I can really speak to what I like, and I can always tell brands like this, they have something. They are like, they're gonna go far. Like, they're gonna go far. They keep, you know, up with the uniqueness and this creative style that they have going for them. I can see them really branching off and really doing great things, and I feel like at some point I will see this brand in a retail store. Like, I really do, if that's like where they want to go with it, because it's beautiful. Like, it is really, really beautiful, and I love everything about them. Thank you to Bohoboco for sending me these beautiful fragrances. Like, y'all really, you know what I'm saying, y'all pulling on my heartstrings right now, because I'm like, man, I'm really gonna dive into my Discovery set and purchase more fragrances. Like, I can really see me having a whole collection of these, to be honest with you. Comment down below if you've heard of this brand, if you tried anything from their collection. I'm curious to get your opinion on it and see how you like it. If you're into fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you guys don't miss out. Also, hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. You guys know I always say this every video. It helps the growth of my channel, okay? And it lets me know that you are into my content, and it makes me want to do better and bring you guys more quality videos and reviews. So please hit that thumbs up button, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.